let's do a mystery box unopening, or opening even. We're not unopening it, that's just closing it. So we are doing a mystery box opening thing. These are some items that I've picked up in the last 2 days. There's quite a bit of stuff, there's some quite cool stuff here, so let's have a look and go digging and see what we've bought. Okay, first of all, in here, guess what? Who'd have thought? It's Lego. So this is known as Lego Dacta, which is educational stuff for schools. I've just bought an absolute ton of the stuff. I think they're complete. Guy sent me some photos beforehand. These are full. Some of them are empty, but these ones here in my hands are all full. The box is literally that deep and full of all these things. Quite sort of generic. I don't think there's much demand for them as there is sort of regular Lego. Lots of Technic pieces. Some of these are old, as you can tell by the funky hairstyles on there. That looks to be like sort of early 80s. Hang on. 1980, my phone focuses. 1985. Some more of these are a bit more modern because I just saw the Mindstorms logo on there, which is like the robotic and programming sort of aspect. I think that's probably mid-90s. So we've got... Ooh, why aren't we focusing? Stupid cheap phone. Right, okay, we've got loads more of that in there. And this one here, from the same guy. We've got lots and lots of vintage... Wait there, you ready? You ready to see a ton... Oh, look at those. A ton of Lego vintage helicopter sets. All under there, there's about 20 of them in that box. Let's move that one out of the way. And then next here we have tons of boxes of, they're only very small sets, but little Lego city sets from the 80s by the looks of it. And then look, more little Lego, tiny little planes and speedboats and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that's a huge job lot there. I paid £140 for that, you know, which isn't cheap, but I've got a feeling that those Lego Dacta sets, those Lego Dacta sets should sell well for me. Plus there's such a huge quantity of other stuff there as well that I think I'm going to do okay on it. Right, moving on. This was another pickup that I got. I think I may have actually dropped a ball here, really. These things are hideous. Let's have a look. I thought there was something that they're not. There's these little ceramic rabbits called, which I thought were called Pendelphin rabbits. Look at that. Look at that for nightmare fuel. But they're actually not. There's something called Peppyware, which was possibly like a sort of cheaper version of it. It came out in the 70s and 80s. So there's tons of them here. I won't scare you and any kids watching by showing you many more of them. But there's a whole box of them, probably about 40 of them that I paid £30 for. Yeah, okay, don't know what I'm going to do with them. I may just end up selling them on as a job lot again, to be honest with you, because if they were Pendelphin, there'd be a lot more value on them, but this Peppyware thing doesn't seem to be a lot of it online, really. So yeah, that was that. Moving over. This stuff's quite cool. Now, for all you Lego fans out there, please don't hate me. This is Mega Bloks, and I know people don't like Mega Bloks, and the quality's not as great, and there isn't that sort of aftermarket value. But guess what? There actually is. Anyone who's not buying Mega Bloks because they think it doesn't hold any value is missing out a trick. And I will go and buy all that Mega Bloks that you don't want to buy. So this is a local Facebook pickup, as most of my items are these days. I don't do car boot sales, and I very rarely do charity shops. So yeah, I'll leave that to all you other resellers. Give you a fighting chance. So I just tend to do mine directly from Facebook. So yeah, this is a great pickup. I paid £40 for. That there is a huge bag solely of Mega Blok minifigures, or whatever they call them in Mega Bloks universe. But the reason I bought them is for these pirate ships, because these go really well. There's a ton of dragons and pirate ships and these funky little like skull things. Last Mega Bloks pirate ship someone bought for me, they didn't even want them for the set. They bought them for Warhammer, for like a display pirate ship thing in the background. This box is like completely... Oh, some Lego there. completely full of Mega Bloks bits and bobs. So I'm hoping I can probably get 40 quid just for one of these pirate ships. So that's going to pay for the whole lot. But I'm going to do something a little bit different with all this stuff. And it's what I do quite often because I'm a bit of a weirdo and we lead quite a frugal life and we're not extravagant. And if we see something we want, we don't buy it straight away. We save for it. We decide whether or not it's like an appropriate purchase. And if we still want it in like, a few weeks time, then we go and get it. We've got our eyes on a Mega Bloks He-Man Castle Grayskull, which is amazing, but it's also £200, and I just can't justify dropping that kind of money on something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all this out of my own money, not out of the business money, and then we're going to try and flip all this to raise enough money for the He-Man Mega Bloks set, because it's absolutely amazing. And Lego haven't got the license for it, so we're not likely to see a Lego He-Man set anytime soon. Okay, next on is, we've got some well cool stuff in here. This is from someone I know who I've got a good sort of working relationship with. He buys videotapes off me and he sells bits and pieces to me. Because of that, because you might watch, I'm not going to go into prices, but we came to an agreement that we were happy with, some bits and bobs that he wanted to sell. So a couple of Nintendo Gamecubes. We've got a Game Boy Advance, which the games are for down there. We've got controllers for the GameCube. We've got a PS3 that I need to test. We've got some promotional bits and bobs. We've got a very smart Batman Mask of the Phantasm trading card set. That's absolutely amazing. May end up even keeping that. We've got this thing here, which is the soundtrack for an RPG called Persona on vinyl, which is, let's get it out, somewhere. You're going to love this. I'm a sucker for this. Absolute beast for it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Sort of neon yellow vinyl. Yeah, I could totally collect these things, but I'd rather sell them. So yeah, that's a good skill I've learned in life, is being able to appreciate items but not necessarily hold on to them. And I come across so much cool stuff that, sometimes it's better just to flog it on really and enjoy it while I've got it. So yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of that's all literally from yesterday and today stuff that I've bought. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick little video while you're waiting for my next full-length one, which is going to be probably Monday evening now. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and have a fantastic weekend from your favourite eBay UK reseller, Mr. Jason on the Bay. Goodbye.